darling. This is Libra Lay, and I am here with your July Tarot Scope for the zodiac sign of Leo. Thank you very much for visiting my channel. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right in. Okay. Hi, Leo. Okay, so already, okay, let me tell you what I'm getting. First of all, I see this situation where someone could have been extremely attached to somebody who really likes their freedom, who just wants to be free. It caused a lot of frustration with you because the separation was just always so disappointing, and you knew kind of like that it's a choice that this person was leaving from you. It's not like the army sergeant was deploying him or whatever, however that goes, or the U.S. Army wasn't sending him off, or he didn't have to go to prison. It was like he was choosing to separate himself from you. So you held on to this situation for quite some time, but I feel like that you have came upon the decision to change. You gathered your strength. You needed to rest, first of all. You needed to find some peace because not only this situation, but a couple of other things possibly in life were frustrating you. I think it could have been your independence, like how your money was working. And maybe it could have been like the quarantine, how we were kind of like cooped up. We weren't mingling with our fellow man, so it really was getting the best of you. And also I feel like in that situation with that person who was distancing themselves, there could have been another female that was involved. And you kind of knew that it was a third party situation, and you were still kind of hanging on because there was something here that led you to believe that it was strong enough to get through this bullshit, and that eventually he would come back. But I see that now that's no longer an option because you have again gathered yourself, and it's not necessary for this person to be within your energy. You don't no longer need that. I feel like too you have gained some independence about yourself, where you like, and some strength, where you're like, fuck that. I'm not a pick me type of woman, and I don't even know where my scruples was at when I was entertaining that situation. Just know also for your own comforts that he's disappointed with this other woman. It's a situation that, I don't know, in some way he could have just been being a dog. You know how a dog go around and they just go humping on everything? Like, it could have been that. And he, like, dipped on her, too. And now she's having to find her strength, too, in the situation. Kind of like in the same boat with you. But she's at the starting point because it looks like their situation could have just ended. And you're at the point where you turn a new leaf already. You already went through the healing process. I see too here where this was definitely something that was guided by spirit for you to realize the way that you let go with things only with like with rip marks in them. Like, it has to be literally snatched from your hand. I think that you're learning that you have to start making decisions before the pain comes. When you see the red flags kind of, but that will come after this situation because you found your peace, and anything that interrupts that is no longer welcome. I see here where you could still have a little bit of frustrations in the emotion part of your life because there's still something that you're not completely satisfied with because you haven't, it's again another situation where you haven't made a decision. There could be somebody in your environment who wants to be bothered with you, and you are still like, should I? but this, but that, you know. Make a sound decision, make a grounded decision, change from the way that you used to operate. The Queen of Swords, she's a deep thinker. She has to, dissect and analyze every angle before she even makes a decision, but that has added to your frustration because I feel like a lot of that will get you to accept some bullshit. You know what I mean? When you just need to be like flat out, I trust my intuition. That shit is unfair. That was wrong. That was some bullshit. And now it's time for you to go. I feel like you're coming up on that way of being in this month, Leo. And probably going forward, okay? Yeah, this person who walked away, he was an emotional person, maybe like ran by his penis anyway. You don't want a man like that. Because any old tramp can get his attention, you feel me? Yeah. And he had inner issues where like he was emotionally unavailable. He purposely might have even chose to restrict himself from you. Of course, we said that at the beginning, but as a manipulation tactic to break down your strength. He's seeing you as strong, and then, you know what I mean? He wanted to tear that down. He wanted to add to your frustration. He wanted you to feel left out in the cold because when you start feeling like that, then you can't rise above, and then he can keep you in that position to where he can always come be someone who knocks on the door and you let him in, front or back door, okay? Yeah, this was a learning lesson. And I feel like you got your lesson, Leo, and you learned from it, and now you're on to better things, okay? You're about to manifest some things, and it looks like you could even have someone new coming into your environment or somebody from the past who's better, who, like, they could be an Aquarius maybe, or just a person who's, you know, smart, forward about their emotions, and you're gonna make like a judgment about this person, like, should I do this or maybe, but I think you're gonna choose wise, and it's not gonna be based off of like hurt or anything like that. So good luck to you, Leo, and come back